Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. We are starting a new series here and hopefully continue with it. This is Medicine Creek is the map, and we're going to call it our American row crop farm. I'm a third generation farmer, officially taking over the farm and trying to operate it with our $6 million worth of equipment. And I just got done disking up one of the fields, the whole hay fields up here that we used to rent to this dairy farmer. He no longer needs the field, so we are disking it up so we can put soybeans in there. So we're going to give you a farm tour of our equipment and kind of what we have set up there. At least that's the plan anyway. So we'll head over here to the beginning of the driveway where I got my pickup truck. So yeah, our farm here is going to be a corn and soybeans farm. It's going to be just a row crop for now. And we run about 448 acres is what we're running of actual tillable ground. So quite a bit, and a lot of it was accumulated over the years. And we're looking to buy more. So right now I'm starting with 25,000 in the bank, which is a pretty good number, but we have no grain on the farm right now. And we're starting basically with nothing. Besides the equipment, which is just enough to keep us going. Let's pull in here and let's grab the Chevy 3500. And we're going to give you guys a tour of, like I said, our tractors, what we're running. We'll obviously start with the tractor we were just using, the 8410 here. We have our disc. This tractor I'm hoping to use on one of the planters. Actually just picked this up last year at auction. The old man did. So one of the favorite tractors here. Four-wheel drive, of course. Got the strobe lights on it. Got GPS and all that fancy stuff. So let's hop in the truck and I'll show you guys around. So we have a pretty long driveway here. We're on top of the hill right now and it goes down to the bottom. But you can see we own all this to the left and right here to the trees. And this field to the right was also actually alfalfa. And we ended up disking that. And then we're going to be putting soybeans in these two top fields just to help out for nitrogen issues and stuff like that. So that is the plan anyway. Because like I said, the farmer's not renting them anymore because he's cutting back. So that gives us now obviously an opportunity to put some more grain in the ground. And the left side I'm going to keep for now because if we want to build on there, or if anything, we want to put some beef cows on there. I would love to keep that. So we'll go check out the farmhouse here quick. So this is the farm. It's been in here for a lot of years. This house is old, built early 80s, and it's definitely an old farmhouse, that's for sure. And that's where I'm currently living. Everybody's moved out, family-wise. We have a pond on the farm here with some fish in it. So that's pretty nice. Awesome view, of course. And we'll go check out one of our sheds here on top. Since we'll start here, we'll work our way down. So in this shed here, we have two combines. Yes, we have two combines on the farm. Running 448 acres. You can get it done with one combine, but we are running 3-day seasons on here. And that goes by pretty quick when you got some big fields. So let's get in here and take a look. So we have obviously the Bush Light Combine, which is my favorite. That's custom wrapped. We got that one. So this is a S790, 625 horsepower, I believe it runs, which is a pretty powerful combine. Definitely gets the job. So both these combines are 2022 editions. So they're pretty much a year or two old, if that. Not even 2 years old. So the only difference is between horsepower. Tires are the same, and this Bush combine here has a little bit more. It holds in the hopper, and that's it. Pipe wise, they're pretty much identical. I mean, really. So yeah, this is the S770, and this is 455 horsepower is what this combine runs. So yeah, we got the same corn headers, bean headers. That's all. That's the old man wanted to keep with. And then we have our chaser bin, is what some people call it. And this thing is massive as well. And the cool part about this, what I like, is it's got a safety feature. It's got strobe lights on it. You can see there's strobe lights on the back, the side. It lights up pretty good, which is important for driving on these roads. A lot of traffic, and especially being this big of equipment, it's nice to have that. So that is one thing that we definitely keep on here for sure. So that's this shed. We'll go down and check out the rest. And then we have our, basically our fertilizer trailer, we call it. It's the Demco, and then it holds our liquid fertilizer on there. We'll put seeds on there once in a while if we run a different hybrid or something like that. We'll do a trial or something. We'll put seeds, the bags on there, a pallet or two. But for the most part, we just haul liquid fertilizer with this. It's a lot easier running out to the fields. So yeah, we basically just run that for that. We don't put any herbicide in there at all. It's just liquid fertilizer that goes in there. Getting the truck here again. And then we have basically a small garage. It's a little farther down from the house here. And I don't have anything in there right now besides the mower. And then I have the Can-Am Maverick. That's the farm toy. Drive around on that and it gets around pretty good. I don't have to use pickup all the time. Kubota, we got rid of the Kubota. The old man took that with him when he left. So alright, we'll start over here on some of the equipment we got outside. So we have our big old roller, because we do use that almost every year. And I can't remember exact width on that, but it's a pretty big roller. And we do have anhydrous. We do implement that in our fields. So we have the 2 tanks that we pull with, and then we have obviously our cultivator there. I believe that's the TB60. Yep, the TB60 there. And then we got our big anhydrous tank here that the co-op comes and fills up once a year. Usually we don't empty it, but he'll come top it off every year. And the biggest reason for the old man wanting it on the farm back when he was operating it, the co-op is like 30 miles away. And I'm not even kidding. So we wanted to put that right here on the farm to save us on what it was costing for them to come out here and fill it, and for us to draw these trailers, you know. So we just bought everything, and it's been a lot nicer doing it that way, actually saving the farm some money. So, and then on the back side here we got just a propane tank there. And yes, this field, this massive field you see here, we do own. I can actually show you the map, the fields right now actually. So 27, our farm is built right here. This is our farm. Here's the fields that I created with the disc. There's a highway. 27, that's our biggest field, and that's going to be interesting planting that. Then it's about right up to the farm here, so we don't have too far to travel with grain and stuff. Just driving across the field would be our biggest issue, which, you know, we'll figure that out. Worry about compacting and stuff like that with the tractor tires. And then we got 21 here. Now that's a little bit farther away from the farm. 21, 20, these are nicer fields, though they're more up and down than anything. And then we got 23 here, which we were going to lease 22 this year, but turns out another farmer beat us to it. He's going to lease it out one more year, and then hopefully next season we'll be able to lease that out. We're hoping. So 26 is another field that we're looking at leasing as well, because we can do that. And then we own 19 up here. So we don't, you know, this is 448 acres with everything we have here. Most of it is this field here. So to run our farm off all that, it's pretty impressive. And I'm hoping to actually add more to it. I know the old man wanted to keep it where it's at, because just dealing with the fields in your time span of weather and stuff, it's a lot. But I think I'm willing to accept the challenge and add more fields to it. I know it's going to be a headache, and they're going to help out in the farm, and I'll end up hiring some people as well to help out. So we're going to get it done. But we're going to check out our main shop here. So right now I just have the planters in here and the sprayer. And right now, so I guess we'll look at the sprayer here. And this thing is nice, very nice. We definitely are going to be using this a lot. This is the R4045. It's got the big boom on there. And it has the See and Spray, which is a new feature, and really, really like it. It's saving a lot on spreading herbicide. It really is, because it only sprays when it sees the weeds. That's what the See and Spray stands for. See and Spray. So yeah, this is a very nice sprayer. It's got the narrow tires on it. Like I said, R4045, and then we have our planters. We got the 1775. Here, this is a 24 roll planter here with the fertilizer or tank on it. And then we have a smaller planter, which is another one of my favorites here. This is a 1790. This is a 16 roll. It's got the fertilizer tank on it too. This has got the roll cleaners on it, so we don't need any previous tillage with this planter, though. This one we do. This other one we don't. That's the nice part about this 16 roll planter. But we can put them on this other one. We had them on there at one point, and I believe the old man took them off, and that's something we can look at putting back on if we have to. So I'm not too worried about tillage, because sometimes it's better off not to. And then we have our under earth seed runner. This is our 3755, and this we use a lot for obviously putting our corn in here, or beans, our grain, and then we haul it out. And then we have our skid steer, our case here with the pallets. We use this a lot for obviously moving stuff around. And then here's a lot of our seeds. So you see we got our soybean seeds here by Pioneer. That's what we supply from. And we have our corn seed here, which we have a lot more corn and beans, so we got more of them. And unrealistic amount that we ordered, I can tell you right now, we're not going through half of this. When this is filled with totes already. So these totes we actually bought. We actually own them. So what we do is, instead of taking these pallets out there, we empty them into these totes here. And we basically just empty these. These are a lot easier to mess with. You can buy them from the co-op or get them, you know, you can buy them full with this, like this. And it actually saves us a lot more money buying per bag, or per pallet, than it does. So this is why we've been doing it. And some things can change with me running a farm now. Once I get through my first year, I could always change stuff. But this is how I've been doing it for a few years now. So, but yeah, that's inside here. Both planters. Stuff's going to get moved around yet. You know, this is more of the shop than anything, but this is kind of where we've been having stuff for a while, so we'll shut that. And I guess we'll come over here. So this is where our diesel fuel's at, and yeah, we do have 2 tractors that run DEF, unfortunately. So we do get a supply of that as well. But so we have our diesel tanks here, and then we got our 1206, our old farm all here. Our grunt tractor, I like to call it, because it just stays around the farm here. I use it for the brush hog, or just any little thing around the farm. I usually use this tractor here. The old man restored it, and I'm going to keep it that way on the farm. Beautiful tractor to have. Oh, let's pull the truck forward here. Let's get in here. So you can see our massive grain setup too, our GSI bins. And this is our other cold storage. It looks actually kind of empty, but we have a lot of equipment in here as far as value. We'll start off here. We got the 7R, and this tractor here is the 270. I think it's a 2nd gen. Got a front loader on here, using it to, like I said, load pallets, stuff like that. It just makes it a lot easier. So this is our bigger tractor. We move snow with it and stuff like that. And then we have our 9570 RT. This is 628 horse tractor. A lot of tillage work. We even run the planters on this tractor. Doesn't have the field view monitor on it, but this is a very nice tractor as well. Got tablet in there for our monitoring and stuff like that. And then we do have a case quad track on the farm. So this is obviously our 715, 778 horsepower. This is our biggest tractor that we own. And this is something that was purchased really, really recently. Something that the old man traded in for before I took over, and it's going to be really nice. It's going to pay off. Now, it's got the newer front end. It's just a mean-looking tractor. It really is. It's got 30-inch tracks on it, so wider tracks on it for sure. And I believe them are the egg tracks, too, I think is what they're called. But let's hop in here and start it up, because it looks pretty cool in the cab. It's got all the monitors in here. A lot going on in this, really, in this tractor. But you got your field view monitor. You know, you got, oops, steering wheel, move that. Then you got, so if you can have your weight in the back, if you haul anything, like grain-wise, you can see how much is in there. So we'll probably use this tractor for tillage, but I would like to use it for planting as well. We're going to test it out this year and see how things go. So yeah, that's pretty much it in this shop here, or shed, I should say. And let's go check out some semis that are the grunt of our operation. So we'll check out the first one here. So I only have 2 hopper bottom trailers on the farm here, which is pretty good, I guess. So this truck right here is a favorite of mine. It's got the Peterbilt, it's the 2005, it's got the 379 in it, and it's got running the super hopper here. Now this is not as long as the other trailer. The other trailer I believe is 53 foot, so. But yeah, really nice hopper bottom trailer here. I love using this, especially hauling loads to town. They hold about the same, even though this trailer's longer. This has got the 3 axles though. It's got the support on the back, so if you have it full, we usually drop that down. And this one here is, I believe it's a Wilson. Yes, a Wilson trailer here. Same thing, it's just a longer trailer in general. Holds about the same. Got tarps, electric tarps on both of these. And then here is the beauty truck here. This is the Kenworth. And this is definitely a stretched out frame on here. My favorite trucks on the farm. Looks good, especially with that trailer on there. Looks really good. And then we have behind it here our massive grain setup here. So we do run a corn dryer on our farm here, so we can put our wet corn right in here. And you know, we got 3 massive bins here, and then we got 2 bins over here on this side. And you guys are going to see a lot of this in action here when we put our beans and our corn in this bin setup here. So kind of excited to run that. Let's go check out the back side of the farm here. See what we got back here. A lot of it is just more of our implements for like disking and stuff like that that we keep on the back side. Our gooseneck trailer there. So right, so we'll start with this first one here. So this is our tillage disc, our 2600 I believe it is. It's 33 feet in width. Our bigger disc that we have, it's got the roll baskets on it as well. We love using this one, especially for these bigger areas, these wide open areas. Pretty nice. Then we got our 2410 plow here. And then we have the 2100 ripper here. And that's in the disc, obviously seen on the 8410 that we have up there. Oh, I didn't mention the gravity wagons as well. We got 2 of them by J&M. And them are nice for just emptying out our bins. Sometimes we want to empty out a load, test load. We'll put them in there. Or maybe even a couple, we'll hook them 2 together and drive them out to a field if we want to take a special contracted load out or something like that. So we do have 2 of them. I forgot to mention that. And then we have 2 big tanks here. So these are for our fertilizer. We have our liquid fertilizer in this one here. And then we have our chemical for our weeds in this one here. This one ain't full though. We don't keep it full because of the price of everything. So we only keep it about half. And then the liquid fertilizer we keep about half as well. And then we have our dumpster. And then we built this shop up top here a couple years ago. And this is, we like keeping our headers in there. It's just, sometimes we keep them outside, but we try to keep them in shop because them do cost a lot to keep them nice. We have a brush hog here obviously too. Let's open up the door and I'll show you what we got. So we have 4 headers in here. We got our 2 bean and 2 corn, and they're pretty much the same width and everything like that. They're pretty much identical. Like I said, we just built this here a few years ago, and for this reason, so we can hold these in here. We got our Demco. I believe these are 48-foot trailers that we're holding them. Pretty sure the 48-foot should be. So yeah, that's pretty much it as far as equipment and everything. Shut that door. And I guess I can drive you around a little bit and show you, but you can just see this field. It just seems like it never ends. So, you know, having 448 acres is quite a bit. We'll get in the truck here and go check out. So this is the back side of the farm where you can, there's 2 entrances to the farm. You got the top where we just come from at the beginning, and then you have this one here that takes you back out to our other fields. And there's opportunities for building out here and stuff all over, so I'm not sure if we're going to look into any of that and just focus more on our row crop operation than anything. But I'm going to take you to the fields that are over here. So this hay field to the left we do not own, but we have access to all of these fields. So this road will take us to this bottom field here. So another one of our fields down here. This is 21. Nice, like this is what I was talking about. A nice straight field, easy to run for GPS. You don't, if you didn't have to, you didn't really have to run GPS. You could run your side markers there on your planter if you wanted to. That's what I like about it. And then our other field 20, we can get in from this way. We can cut across the tree line, but you can get in from up there. Yeah, we're going to be starting here real soon. We're just getting some equipment ready to go, but it is, I think, March right now, so we're going to be looking at moving in here very soon and doing some work to the fields, and then we're going to be planting. That's going to be pretty fun. But running two planters, it's always nice if you can find the help to run the other planter. But I'm going to show you this. So that's the second entrance here to the farm. So usually we go in from the top. It just makes it a lot easier. This, I think, is a little harder to get through here. So 23 is straight across here. So we can take this dirt road here ahead and it goes up there. And I can tell you the traffic, I told you, it's terrible on this road, so. A little bit of water to go through here. But then you're right up to this field here. This is what we own, so. Yeah, with that being said, I think that's pretty much all I'm going to show you guys. We are going to start farming here very soon, so stay tuned for that. We can actually start working the ground here and getting things done. Hope you guys are going to enjoy this new series. This is exciting for me. Not used to doing the row crop stuff, so, you know, the cash crop, I guess you could call it. So we're going to give it a shot and see how we go. I love this map so far, so it's been a pretty good map. Like I said, this is Medicine Creek. And look at that truck, the suspension on that truck. The tire's not touching the ground, but... Alright, yeah, like I said, this is going to be an exciting series here. Looking forward to getting on here and doing some planting. You're going to see some action with basically double planters, double combines, so even harvest season gets real busy. As long as we can get the help, we're going to be full bore. Well, that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed the tour, and hopefully you enjoyed the farm setup and what we're running for equipment. And stay tuned on our American row crop farm for some actual field work. Appreciate you for watching.